My name is Niall Harbison and I help save the dogs here in Thailand. We're in Koh Samui, which is an island in the southern part of Thailand. So before I moved to Thailand, I was actually working in advertising. I had my own businesses, worked in marketing, social media, very much the corporate world. So I wanted to escape life like the rat race. I wanted to get out of the rat race, I guess. So the main focus at first with the dogs was actually feeding the dogs. Bought a big bag of food. I just drove around feeding them. I didn't really know anything about medical needs or sterilizing. The first focus was literally just feeding dogs. I started, with 4 dogs or 8 dogs, and then it very quickly got to like 40 dogs, and then it got to 80 dogs. Then I started sterilizing, then I started taking them to the vets, and it quickly, within about, I would say 3 months, it became a mission to help first street dogs all across Koh Samui. Then I was thinking maybe I'll help all of Thailand, and then I was just like, why not do the world? So the land is actually rented, and a lovely local Thai lady helped me because she's a real dog lover. So she gave us the land to have a safe place for the dogs to come, because what I found at the start was there was so many sick dogs, but then I'd nowhere to take them. Some of them need to recover maybe from a broken leg or cancer or a cyst. You can't treat them on the streets, so I was paying the vets to keep them, and that was really expensive. So we built these little suites, we called them, down behind us, and that was the first place. That was 10 spots where sick dogs could come and recover. Today there's 16 dogs, but then some will find homes, some will, sadly some have died, who've been very sick. Some will be able to go back on the streets, they might just have been getting a patch up. New dogs are coming, but generally there's about 15 dogs. But the aim is not to have hundreds of dogs here. That doesn't fix anything. The aim is to have a facility where we can treat dogs. As of today, we have sterilized 2,000 dogs. If you consider that maybe each dog could have 10 puppies, the female ones, you're probably talking about having saved 10, 20, 30,000 dogs. So it's just one operation, and it might just help that one dog. You're stopping so much future suffering. Happy Doggo is now an official charity in the UK, and our focus is on grant giving, which means we help fund people who sterilise dogs. So if there's charities out there or organisations who want to start sterilising dogs, which we think is the most effective, we help them with money. I'm really lucky that people are supporting the mission, and the plan is to just sort of nurture all that support and help out there and grow it into a global organisation and just help as many dogs as possible as quickly as possible. The plans for Happy Doggo Land, we're going to have Tina's Hospital, which will be a place for dogs who badly need to get fixed. We'll also just have better facilities, people will be able to come and visit and volunteer. Not necessarily massively bigger, but just more impactful.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years' time?
Doing exactly the same thing, but having a much bigger impact. I'd love us to be helping hundreds of thousands of dogs around the world, and we're well on the way to doing that already, and we're only going to get faster. So the dogs are suffering right now, so can't do it fast enough. So in 10 years' time, we'll be just helping hundreds of thousands of dogs.